Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm totally here. Manifesting in real time. Give me just like 30 more seconds. Don't count them though. Don't put me to the test like that. Goodness gracious. Just have to put some things around so I don't bump into everything on my desk. I need to get like a bigger desk soon, TM. Okay, there you go. Hey, how's it going? Knock knock, it's the Yakuza, it's me, it's Puente. It has been one whole weekend since we last saw each other. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Me myself, I'm doing pretty good. On Saturday, it was kind of like a me day. Everyone was just out and about, so I was just like on the PC, and I actually got some editing done, which is nice. I tend to forget to do that. Sometimes I have these weeks where I like post 3 shorts on my socials, and that's like, that's pretty nice. That's something to be proud of. And then there's like a week where I just do nothing, and that's never good. But I am glad I got to use the Saturday for doing that. My girlfriend Nini, she was streaming Metaphor Refantasio. I got her that for her birthday last year, and she's just been going through it. Honestly, understandable, because those RPGs, like those 50-hour RPGs, take so long. I'm still in the process of finishing Persona 4 myself, right? So we'll see how long that takes me. No, but yeah, she finally finished the game. She thought it was like really good. I also thought it was really good. It was just kind of nice to experience it, because I mean, RPGs, they're really cool. I do like them from time to time, but the amount of time I play them should be very far and in between, if that makes sense. Because I can't just finish an RPG then go straight into another RPG the same way I can like a horror game or an action game. I just get kind of tired of turn-based combat, but that's just kind of me. But yeah, the story was really good. I really liked it, and my Nini, my girlfriend, she really liked it as well, which is great. So I'm glad that I got it for her. And while she was doing that, I was just doing my own little editing things, which is great. And I actually got McDonald's. I don't really eat McDonald's all that much. My family, we all personally prefer Carl's Jr., which I do think is absolutely great. But I wanted something different. And I tried it out, and I gotta say, McDonald's fries, they're just not that good, and that's understandable. I think like they're the most middle of the road fries. Like if you want fries, there's chances are you're gonna find a McDonald's just driving around for like 10 minutes, and maybe you can satiate that craving if you really want to. I don't know anyone that's like a really big fries epicurean, which means like no one that's like super picky about their fries. As long as they're not oily, disgusting, and they're just crunchy and just right, they're gonna be great. But yeah, I actually ordered something a little bit different, because my go-to order, right, is normally the Big Mac, the old reliable. But this time I ordered one that's called the Quarter Pounder, I believe. And I think it was like slightly smaller, but it was still pretty good. I think like the meat overall was like better seasoned. It was better tasting. And I think I just switched my go-to orders. Like, I don't think I'm going to order Big Macs now. I'm going to be all about that Quarter Pounder. That was really good. And it's kind of funny because Sunday, the day after Saturday, of course, as it always tends to be, it was my big sister's birthday. So we went to, I guess you could call it like a steakhouse. There was like a bunch of fancy steaks and stuff. I got myself another burger. I don't know. It was like a really fancy place, and it was mostly Mexican centered, as a lot of Mexican restaurants can be. But it had like a bunch of fancy names like Governor Taco or Ensenada Taco and Arrachera Taco, and I'm like, I just know my basics. I was kind of nervous about choosing something I wouldn't like, especially because it was like a pretty substantially priced restaurant. So I just went with the old reliable, good old reliable burger. And would you believe me if I said I preferred the McDonald's burger a little bit more? I think it must have been the bread, because it was brioche bread, which is more on the buttery, sweeter side. I think that's how my mother described it, and I do agree with that description somewhat. And I don't know. It didn't feel amazing for an expensive burger. But yeah, today is Nini's birthday, so we're gonna be doing a short stream. So as soon as she's like, "Oh, I'm home," I'm gonna be like, "I'm out." So I do apologize in advance, but it be how it be. So yeah, let me just go ahead and open the video game. Now, to catch you up to speed, if you guys have forgotten, because I certainly have forgotten, I don't know how I'm gonna do the voices really, because I think waiting a week between playthrough of this is certainly gonna affect it. Like, there's gonna be like a very big difference between my quote-unquote voice acting from the first part to the second part. But yeah, to catch you up to speed, the story is about a Russian small town that is apparently very exclusive, suddenly having a missing delinquent girl. And nobody cares that the girl is missing, except for this one shy introverted girl. And it seems like she was very troubled by the day before she disappeared, because she was seen crying. So we'll see what happens. Let me just go over and switch over to the game. And you guys should be able to see something akin to a video game. Let's see. There you go. Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. I still really like that opening so much. I wish I could get in contact with the musician that made that song. Like maybe have him work on a piece for me or something. I don't know if they would be available or even down for it, but that would be nice because I just love that feeling that the opening evokes. You guys didn't get to hear the full thing, but I think it's still like you get the right idea. But yeah, let me just clear my throat one last time and then we'll get to reading. Alright, let's see. Yes. Last we heard, Marina, one of the friends of the girl that went missing, she pulled us over to a playground to talk to us. I see. Okay. Okay. She grabs me by the arm and pulls in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey, Marina. You know where to find me. Marina doesn't turn around to see Garen's barely hidden pained expression. He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. Ugh, what a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Aska. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Really? I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Ugh, cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything, I just slipped. Really? You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay, that's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Ha, tell that to Badik. That squirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. Sheesh. The gun show. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. Oh, damn. 10 whole kilos. That's like 2 fat cats. Ah. Hey, Adam. Don't worry, the Latino doesn't bite. The Latino jump scare is not real. Or is it? Oh, that reminds me. No, it's completely unrelated, but I just saw myself on the preview. I'll just put myself here so you guys can see the portrait on the bottom right. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa. I'll let him know. We Latinoing today? Yes. We are reading in Latino today. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And hopefully, we'll Latino tomorrow. And forever on. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm just no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all. So that's what I will do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? You want to see something funny? Sure. Show me. Hit me. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. You want to grab a bite? We can go hang out at Z.A.T.O again. Z.A.T.O is nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. I'm gonna have to refund that item. I don't think it'd be very cash money to do that right about now. Let's see. Refund. Fa. How do you even do that again? Oh, perfecto. There you go. Sorry, I have to refund it. Whoa, they say hell in this game? Jeez, guys, I don't think my mom will be chill with me watching this. Oh, don't worry. I'll balance it out by saying fuck. And that way it'll be family friendly again. I got you. Society's rigged. We live in a society. Sigh. Let's see. Ooh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time, if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It really is. I don't know about you, but if it was snowing, I would just be indoors the whole time. But that's just me. I'm not very good. I'm not built for snow. I am not a snow bunny. That's for sure. I have a dream where we can force every Latino to speak Spanish for 2 minutes for only 1,000 arbitrary values. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Sheesh. She must be loaded with money. Hey, let's just casually go to Starbucks every day of the week, if that's okay with you guys. Do you guys have Starbucks money? Doesn't matter. Swipe that credit card. Don't worry about it. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, and F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live it like that. Breaking status. Puente states he is not a snow bunny. It's true, I can confirm that. Clip it, ship it, put it on your wall, pedestal, whatever it is. It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess? I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. God, I wish I was her. Oh, I see. That's nice then.
Oh, my
Oh god, yes. The visual novel that kills my PC. Thank you, Adam, for the redeem. Oh, my PC. Anyways. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though, I wasn't really talking about money. Ha! I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract, hehe. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yes. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think that I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. It's all making sense now. Now listen here. I'm joking. Wow. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center. You could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though, I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, is it like a long import time, I guess? I was running Megabunk before and got to the final swarm, and I could hear my CPU core being torn from the threads of reality. Holy moly. Luckily, it's only my CPU as well that kind of struggles with rendering things sometimes. Since my PC is pretty new, it doesn't really get very loud, which is nice. I actually had some issues where, for reference, I have a 60 hertz monitor, so my games are normally outputted at like 60 frames per second. But for some reason, so many of my games were like stuttering, and when I tried emulating, when I tried playing GameCube games legally on my PC, they were like 50 frames per second. I could not figure out why, because I knew my PC was strong enough for it. Turns out my display was set to 50 hertz. I don't know when that happened, but it did happen. For a game listed as requiring a potato as the processor. I remember I used to, what was it? I think in BR chat, I had this one model, because you can import models in BR chat and just do whatever you want with them. I had this really chaotic one that was just like a Pikachu that had an emote where he just kind of crashed people's PC. Like, it would have so many special effects on it and so many thunder and loud. It was bad. It was like, it was quite literally the definition of, oh, my PC. And I was told off to not use it again. And it's not like I'm some troll. I'm not some internet troll that just thrives off of people's misery. So of course I only did it the one time, found it funny, and I was like, oh, my bad. Megabonk stream 1. You know, a friend was telling me about it. I'll have to check out the game soon, TM. We'll see. Because right now, I do have either Sekiro or Dead Space to play. I actually did a poll on Friday, and I got so distracted. I got so caught up with the game and talking with Nini. I didn't see the result of the poll. I don't know what won. Oopsie. Oh. I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. Ooh. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. And then it's settled. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through this aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies! To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new week can't come soon enough. Ah, isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Ah. Oh. Really? What, you don't? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring to build new blocks. And then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't you? That's me, that's me. It sure seems like it. Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? People are going nuts that the Megabonk developer is actually Danny, but like, the title of the game and the fact it's fucking peak weren't enough? Danny. Damn, that sounds familiar. Let me just do a small, quick Google. Danny developer. Oh, I know this guy. Isn't he? Yeah, this is the guy that made Crab Game, right? And other games. He was like working on... No, which one is this? No, certainly not. Okay, no, it totally is the guy that made Crab Game. I see. Yeah, he was working on this one game that was gonna be like his masterpiece. But then like a lot of the community on YouTube, like they kept pestering him about it, so he just kind of like silently left the internet. That's like such a cool way of returning though. Whoa there, bar. Check, pal. Did those people in the picture consent to being shown in this video game? Huh? Yeah, didn't think so. See ya in court, fella. Oh god, it's over. Now they're personally identifying information like, I don't know, nurse uniform, I want to say? Danny's the guy who made Muck and Crab Game and Carlson. Yeah, that guy. The milk guy, they went nuts over him and he decided to dip, and now he's back and we love to see it. Hell yeah, I'm honestly glad. I think that's like the one thing, like once you get super popular on something like YouTube, for example, you get like so many eyes on you, and they just keep pestering you about the new content. Like it stops being like an enjoyable experience, especially if you're like a creative. If you do gameplays, it's not too bad, because like, oh, when are you gonna do gameplay again? It's like, oh yeah, let me just get on the PC and do that right quick. But for example, someone who's like animators, they get pestered for something that they have to work for months, and that kind of sucks. I remember very different case, but there was this one Mexican animator that was doing like Dora the Explorer but adult. It was almost like a parody series. There's the guy just straight up disappeared 7 years ago. If you go to those YouTube videos, there's still people being like, oh haha, when's the next episode of Dora coming out? When's the next episode coming out? I bet with the time my grandparents are old, or no, sorry, not my, by the time my grandchildren are old, the next episode will finally be out. I was like, dude, shut up, man, shut up. Like it's been 7 years, just go do something else. I don't know. Impatient people will be impatient, I suppose. My Achilles heel is the cooldown timer on my PC sound effect. I think I only have it set to one person per stream. It's like yeah, I think it is like one. Every person can only do it the one time, and that's it. I mean, maybe someone else will come by and crash my PC, but we'll see. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Whoa, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. Yeah, it's all about the alpha mindset. I'll make bank anywhere, and if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not math. Little does she know. Little does she know that really, closes a bunch of doors like physics or game development. Or bio. Or English. Or chemistry. Or oh, it's going it's going on for a while. Or physics. Or Russian. Or history. Or literature. Wait a second. So how about you? Got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. No, not at all. I do my homework, but when a teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. I don't do very well on tests either. Ah. Huh? That's surprising. You look pretty brainy. I used to get that comment so much. I guess for me it was like a little true, but I was like more on the lazy side. Thanks? No problem. So that's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say thank you when they say that. I see. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. Yummy. For a while, we walked down the Main Street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame, but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it will become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small riposte didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective. Maybe even from Marina's. Time to log into my alt. It just works. The 500 different alts. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect, me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me. Even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new. And she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everything being so blasé about her banishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pout when the replacement wasn't identical to the... No. See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have no soul at all. I feel like her being self-aware about it, does help though. Like, I don't think she's, what's the word? I don't think she's like completely emotionless the way she thinks she is, but I guess she doesn't understand social cues or like, it's hard. It's hard to explain this. Are you okay? Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot airstream. In our aimless strolling, we reach the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil, lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah. I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Aw, that's nice. Honest? Yes, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends. I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. Yeah, like literally yesterday is what was happening. We actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? I don't like spicy. Right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's like... relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with the disappearance and all, haha. But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all, right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around, and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know. Was Ira seeing some, older man? This... Figures you'd hear it eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first. That Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew. Ew? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy's like 35. Well, love has no age, right? Oh my god, Acia, no. No. Get that out of your brain. Shoo, be gone with that thought. Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like, if somebody asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you, I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. Oh. Well, that's a pretty big age gap for a brother, right? Like, if she's, assuming she's like 16, I think? Well, I guess that's, that can be normal. I think my youngest aunt from my dad's, side of the family is around that age gap. Like my, I don't know, Like they had 4 kids and then they decided, oh dude, you know what would be really funny 10 years later as the 10-year anniversary gift, I suppose. Oh. Huh? That guy. The old guy. It's my bro. So Ira and your brother are... No, they're not like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out as if she's about to gag. Ugh. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But, what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. I love that. That is like my go-to word. Like this one. If you don't mind telling me. Like, whenever I ask like something like slightly on the more personal side, no matter how slight it may be, I always try to give people an out, like if you don't mind telling me. And if they do mind telling me, then they don't have to tell me. It's as easy as that. I think like that's like such a good way of having a comfortable conversation, I feel. Like giving them always an out if they don't want to answer a question. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Ah, really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle-tale the first chance you get, yeah? Of course. I mean, of course not. Thought so. Anyways, my brother, Leb. He works in the labs. Like, the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh? She has kind of a neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Leb says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. Oh, I see. So I guess that's why she's like prone to be a little bit more aggressive. So when she got angry at her classmates. No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh, you know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was, tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago, when she just started treatment. All along, this whole time, I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lebda refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. Oh, so something under the desk. I heard that term recently, when I was looking up like sleeping medicine, about how like legal medicine is called over the desk medicine and like the not so legal one is under the desk. You mean illegal drugs? What? No, I mean, yes. Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Geez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Leb's recommendation to a T. But at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Yahaha, stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Eh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Ira rejected the therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And, well, you saw what happened. But why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked about it. I wish she talked it out with us. Without the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone? She might be in danger. What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think their family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asia, I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them towards a location? A culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive. Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Maybe the whole city will band together and... Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together? Asia, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asia. Asienka. That's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, "Oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10 she killed herself on a ditch. Betting a 100 she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that! Stop lying to me. I'm not lying, damn it. That's how it's gonna go and you know it. They'll turn it into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. That can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. I'm also... You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now. Asuka, you gotta face reality. You know how everybody will react when... No, that's not what I mean. I wiped the tears and snot that had apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip trembles. She quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know? I want you to understand, alright? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about those things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes, you're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect Leb, right? Well, you said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, it's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please, don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolek. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Haha. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asya? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please, forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? It's not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. God, don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. Oh my god. Sorry. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. We're crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason, I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when you put it like that. Sorry. I got carried away as well. No, that's nice. It was just a moment of tension. They're apologizing, they're growing as people, that's good. Oh no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of those noble excuses, but they're just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame, haha. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family too. All of the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. Bleh, I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asya. What? Really, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? At first I thought you were like, really innocent? Not dumb, but Maybe a little dumb, haha. Sorry. I don't think that's really true though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you though, well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. You're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could ever hope to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all of those things so genuinely. I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time I am aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. Yeah, if someone says you're nice, that's nice. And it's kind of a compliment. I look into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand I shouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So I will do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Thank you, 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 gracias, arigato, oh, merci, thank you, 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 thank you. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough. Even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth, it's a promise I will never fulfill. So I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now, my signal keeps getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much if they travel straight up. But I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is my signal isn't strong enough. So then, what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface. But sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course. It's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right here, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Whoa. Hey there, Asya. Are you okay? Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of my admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up to the highest point atop the sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high and I will look into the sky, and I will angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. Then I will start my most powerful transmission to date. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles. And their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blasting from the communism peak. Although, maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I'll work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got. Whoa there. She got really into the whole gratitude thing, didn't she? Which would be good, but I'm concerned. What if you give me like 30 seconds? There's gonna be an ad coming up, so I think I'll rush over to where there's water, get myself some water, and I'll be right back. There you go, what a conveniently placed ad break. I got some water. I felt like I was fumbling my words a little bit near the last 5 minutes. So I definitely thought it hit. So hopefully I'm back to pronouncing things properly, question mark. Okay, here it goes. The world is as bright as a sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. The statue in the main square shines in silver. I have already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all that there is to see. I've admired all there is to admire, is what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards the single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. Is it Badik or Batum? Hopefully not. So what's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like the plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was poor luck, that and my own overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I want to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how can I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? I'm well familiar with every other part of Borkuta 5, so excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. I momentarily froze up, then scooted behind a corner. Just now, was it Garen walking down that side of the road? I peek out just to check. It is Garen. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple of times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh. Are we gonna follow him? I wait until he is a good distance away before I come out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. He's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people out on the street, so maybe I'm being overly cautious. But better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone, just cold and empty cars. Some crates stacked by the building. Concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything is, then leave. Nice and simple. It looks like they are closed today, though. I was certain they worked on Sundays, too. I should just check the schedule at the door. There. A scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Monday, 9 a.m. to 8 a.m.? Okay, so they work basically every day except Sunday. Funny how that works. That's just my luck when it comes to going to stores. Should be open. It's Sunday, just past 12. Wait, what did I see then? Am I blind? Oh, okay. They just had like a little grammatical error. It says Saturday twice. I see. I knock on the door, then give it a tug. It won't budge. Huh? I give it another tug and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet. But when, if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Ha, of course. Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? Wait, that's weird. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Before it had 2 Saturdays and now it has 3. Something's definitely amiss. No lunch break. So it's not me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today. I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or... Wait. I look over the metal plate again. Ah, I see. Wait, it's getting like a little inconsistent. 9:10, 9, 9:03, 9:12, 9:15, 10:59. Huh? Whoa. Wait. Okay, so mom 9, 10 to 8. There's 3 Saturdays. There's like a THT. What? That doesn't seem like. What? I rub my eyes and blink intensely. Did I not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. I need to focus. 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 Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Saturday. I see. This one is like an infinite symbol, isn't it? I think her mind, like she's blocking off the day of Sunday because that's when the little prank happened. Huh? Okay, Mat 2 Sat Thur. I see. I don't. Okay, all of them Saturday now. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was eventually gonna lead to this. Nothing but Saturday. There you go. Wait. Monday through Saturday, 0 to 99. Sunday closed indefinitely. Why does down indefinitely? It's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dials wrap into a spiral. I'm running through my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like these, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand this isn't real. Then, when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the sliver of the sky outside, and it will be a soft hue, pink and blue. Wakey, wakey. Wait a second, that's not my room. I open. Okay, it's all working out. Come on, come on. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on. What the fuck? Tosia phase lies. Okay, that was scary. I see. That's what it is. Oh god, wait. I forgot this was a horror game. Fuck. What? I stumble back. What is this? My vision's clear. I look around. It's all the same. Is this a prank? Though no one's here. Garen. Yes, it's him. He was nervous. He was walking from the opposite. He was walking around. Wow, this is quite a prank. You sure outdid yourself. But how did you set it up? How did you do this? How did you know? I wonder how you did this, Garen. Please tell me. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. You're so smart. You really helped me out today, Batum. Today I've set out to fall deeper than before. To fall deeper in love. Right now I'm so full of love. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Batum. I won't forget this. Till the day I die. The window still won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snowfall's neither harsh nor light. Because there is no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asya? What do you see from the inside of a sealed body shop? The same thing you see from the outside, Asya. The same blue sky, the same infinity, the same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's... It smells of oil. The air is so thick I feel like I'm choking. It feels like I have grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust, as if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. Come take with some to when that. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time. Nothing comes out. Or does it? It's like my words collapse against a wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right, it's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling, all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps it didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. The time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. Did they lock her up in like an oven or something? It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opened its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upwards. A clear voice, so clear it's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. A window. Was it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far, but maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah! My hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. Gah. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does, because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Ah, freedom! Well, there you go. All's well that ends well. You. Who are... Z.A.T.O? Well, there you go. Well, that was signal C. What about A and B? I don't think I've seen jammed signal A and B. And I don't think it was like a secret because there's no dialogue choices. Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into a smokestack. Can you go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? I think they do. I mean, probably. I don't think so. And, personally, I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. Blah, it just makes me all moody. The guys made fun of me for that. Can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? I've heard it's pretty common, yes. You wilt like a sad little flower. Exactly. You're so right. I am a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away, no photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. I'm a thirsty little plant, water me, please. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you yesterday. I wonder. Give me a second. Okay, we're all good. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I just went to the outskirts. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yes. It is a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful too. Oh, I never thought of going there this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, you know? Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all? Ah? Hey, maybe I'll tag along next time. I could use a change of scenery. Ah, that would be great. Please do, whenever. Yay! Then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts have been kinda sucky. Not with you, with my friends. Sorry, I was letting the cat in. Some of them have these stupid curfews now. Half of us had to be home by 7. 7? Can you believe that? Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of Ira being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days. Yeah. No news on your end, I figure. Nothing. Marina's face darkens. She sighs. Sigh. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No, my dad was home. Mom too. I see. Well, my brother went. And? As expected. If the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting in a way. If they found Ira's body after so long, no, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No, she has to be at someone's place. Ah. Of course, this possibility has also crossed my mind. But all the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. Do you mean she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone Ira would trust that much. Well, there's 2 of us for starters. Huh? We're the last 2 people that saw her, right? Who's to say any of us ain't guilty? But we weren't even that close. And Ira, she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Maureen, I don't like this joke. Sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory what might be going on. You do? Yep. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it, Marina looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Riz. Just kidding. Yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks. I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. Won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours, because we're babies. Does 8 sound good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyways. Have fun out there. Ha, I'll sure as hell try. You have an, enriching experience. I will, thanks. Oh, that's cute. They both have their own, preference when it comes to having fun, and they're respected. Marina runs off. Man, now I have to wait until evening to find out. I wanted to wind down a little after school, but now I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in a long while. Maybe that's why I've been stressed in the past months. It's always nice and quiet there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. I make my way to class. Hey, Shibina. I think that was the voice I gave. Z.A.T.O? Hey. Do we, have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh. No, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. A surprised hum rolls through their whole group. Oh? That's okay. I'm also a little shocked. Oh ho. Is someone getting rebellious? No. It just slipped my mind. Ah, classic. Haha, right. Taking some time off for yourself is great and all, but you could have come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Hmm? Really? Yes. Huh. Well, that's good. Would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Huh? We all rely on you, Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What will we do without you? Haha. Hear that? The people need you, Shibina. Okay. Okay, bruh. We'll forgive you this time. But don't get used to it. Anyways. Lycan. Huh? What? Pass the notes. The Russian ones? No, fucking Japanese. You're supposed to be smart, aren't ya? Okay. Okay. Oh wait, he was being sarcastic. I get it. Okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school was the last thing on my mind. Although, that does remind me. I turned towards the boys who are now preoccupied with copying Lycan's homework. Bait him? He clicks his tongue. You see I'm busy? Yes, but shut up. He briefly glances at me. If you want something, ask me later. Okay. The bell rings right as Garen finishes his notes, so I don't get the chance to ask him, not until the lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. It's okay. You can all get away with skipping homework every now and then, right? I used to do 80% of it. After the lesson is done, I catch up to Garen in the hallway. What? I wanted to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? His face twitches. He looks back at his friends. The hell are you talking about? I saw you on the street, so... What's this about? It's whatever. You go on ahead, guys. Alright. See ya. Garen turns towards me, and before I can understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall. Ow, my side. Ow! What the fuck did you see? He dragged me. No, more like he threw me behind the nearest corner. What the fuck did you see, Shibina? What do you want? I saw you walking from there, so I know you did that. The prank. What? The prank at the car repair. I just wanted to know how you managed to do that. And also how you knew... What? What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that. Don't pretend. I saw you walking, looking guilty. It's okay, I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore, but I've never seen anything like it. How do you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The hell? Shibina, are you high? The hell do you think I did? Changed the schedule. The one on the door of the car repair shop, I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Batum. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. Garen takes a step back, looking me up and down. Did you have a weird dream or something? No, why can't you just answer me? He sighs, then runs a hand through his hair. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know. How did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know? How did you know about Tosia? Huh? He stares at me as if he's so confused. As if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to for some reason. Garen's afraid he'll get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Duh, of course. That has to be it. He really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go. Wait. I grab onto his sleeves. He shakes me off. Damn it, get off me. I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. But Tosias. I don't know any fucking Tosias. He walks off hastily as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make sense. Garen has never had any issue admitting to a prank. I think you had like a little Delulu moment. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So if he's managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? It sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him across the street. So it's not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable, he's going a bit overboard with the whole oblivious act, isn't he? No. Maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garen might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if what he's feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It's never happened before. He's never been one to show remorse. And why should he? It's all just harmless games. But maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much? So when he saw how scared I got, he chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened. Just like those boys did. Of course he'd never apologize. There's nothing to apologize for. But not gloating about it. For Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen, it must have taken so much from you. Is that why you looked nervous? You were already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled the crime scene. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it all so fervently. But it's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear their conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretend it's true, if I don't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. It cannot objectively be disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If both me and Garen believe that, if both of us act like that, it is the truth. It will become just that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Tosia saving me, or how he knew that I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you, and I appreciate the sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Batum. Thank you so much. I see. Okay, so I think either he might be sick, or Batum, I mean, or he has like a friend or a sibling that's sick, and he's relying on Marina to get some medicine, some under the desk medicine, that is. So he's like very scared of being caught. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin Library in Moscow. I was so blown away by its sheer size during our 6th grade field trip. In contrast, this tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor of a children's clinic. And yet, I still feel right at home. The book selection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity kind of thing. We have some wonderful editions of the classics. I've heard most small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our close to town privilege comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch movies all alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Asienka, long time no see. Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Lilia Ivanovna. I'm sorry, I've been going out more. Aw, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always said a young girl like you shouldn't spend all of her days cramped up in here. But I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lilia Ivanovna smiles. She's the librarian. It's not that we're particularly close. We just exchanged some pleasantries whenever I come by. So I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have, Angelique by Anne Golan? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I could lend you a few volumes. You don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. Yeah. I wonder what the general rule on lending books is. Right? Because, well, I'm no bookworm myself. I've read a few books, and I think I lent a book like once. So it's not like super rare to me, but I wonder like how people feel about it, like people who are like super into books and stuff. You're a sweet girl. I'm sure she won't mind. I thank you so much. Of course. Oh, gee. Now I feel even worse for not stopping by. Next time I'll bring Lilia Ivanovna a box of chocolates. Oh, that's nice. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. I browsed the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in the mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar, something easy, something like 100 Years Ahead by Kur Bulichev. Perfect. I sit at my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's book in my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one so many times before. If I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Goodness. Why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Yeah, very hypothetical. Oh, right. There was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all. Ugh. And another annoying thing. Now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Crap. You know what? I get that completely. My sister, she was really into Harry Potter as a teenager. And I remember, I think around the same time the movies were coming out. So whenever I read the book, I didn't ever finish them, but I was kind of like in a reading mood, and I wanted to give like reading a chance, like a more fair chance. I remember I would always just picture Daniel Radcliffe, you know, the Harry Potter guy. And then whenever Hagrid was around, that big puffy guy. You're a wizard, Harry. I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in my mind. I need to really focus. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the future world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the mielophone in mind. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Berter's face in mind. I need to keep Coleus' face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Tosia's faces in mind. Oh, I don't think he was a character in the book, m'lady. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Gah. This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down on the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. Yeah. You can read that one story about the worm that ate too much. I get up and go to grab something else. A fairy tale will do. Morosco. This is a really good edition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version has a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. Read up on that. Read up on stuff like Little Mermaid and... Is it Cinderella? I think so. Those are pretty morbid in the folklore version. But this retelling, something about it has always felt off to me, even when I read through it as a little kid. It felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Are you warm, my lass? I am, Morosco, Mashenka responded, shivering. Morosco leaned in lower, cracking and clicking. I really think children like being scared. Even when there's no reason to, they'll try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at a beautiful book illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Morosco, Mashenka responded, teeth chattering from the cold. Ah, she's just like me, I'm also cold. The frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright red. She breathed white mist. Her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? Are you warm, my dear? Oh, so warm, Morosco, the girl responded, her voice growing silent. Is she dying? No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. Scary. At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things where there are none, because I know the world better than that. I know there is way more to love than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice, no. It's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Morosco took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashenka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Right. I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folktale is predictable. It's so simple and crude, it's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Haha. Maybe Garen was right. I am getting rebellious. Although, if we look in Morosco, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe's will. Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning, of course. That's what it is. Morosco is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation when any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible. But you must gather all your strength to love it still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes, yes, yes. How have I never noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across the world has got to read it. I looked down at a page I've never seen before. It's Morosco and Mashenka and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all of these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I've realized something very good and important. I stare at the page, this never before seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know that it's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Lilia Ivanovna. Oh? And goodbye, Asya. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe. Because I've got this amazing blessing, this acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Yeah. And in the end, everything turned out okay, right? Right? Oh, the phone call. I completely forgot about that. Hello? Evening. I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other end of the phone. Good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? It's basically 8. It's a quarter past. Maybe I shouldn't be the one to call. Sorry. I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Yeah, it's okay. It's not that deep. Being a little late is fashionable, you know? I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late? For starters, you can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nastya from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. I think my dad would kill me. You go to a salon for it. I kind of want to get one. Lev says I'd look stupid, but what does he know? That guy dresses like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear her? Oh, right. How was your library trip? Ah, well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding. You don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I believed until today was wrong. Oh my god. Life-changing experience. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. That trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa. Ha. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines, got the new Robustnik. You read that one? Oh, no. I read, The Young Naturalist and Coaster. Ah, that does sound like you. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, sorry. Didn't mean it in a bad way, haha. But, I mean, aren't you curious about something more, grown up? I read grown up stuff all the time. Oh yeah? Like what? Books. Dad's newspapers. Mom's magazines. Ooh, so mature. Bah. Well, what mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. Robesnik, Workshift, Rabotnika, Fashion of the Socialist Republics. How's the last one mature? That sounds mature. Like that was a bunch of mature words. All grouped up together. Maybe. You never know. You know what, Asuka? I gotta lend you some of those. You'll love them. Huh? I don't know. I'm not really into... No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There was one about a foreign prostitute or something a couple of issues ago too. I'll look for it. Those do sound really interesting, yeah. I guess they're like, true crime magazines or something? Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that though. That's so. Well then, we can read together. Oh, that's cute. Really? Yeah. I'll bring some this week. Okay. To be quite honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year, I even bought myself an issue of Robotnik. I read all of it in one sitting, but then Dad found out and... Wait, what did... Oh, the Work Shift. I see. Well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could just buy the issues and read through... I guess I could buy the issues and read through them right away. And then, I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library. Yeah, you could do that. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although, if Marina will share her magazines with me, I might as well save my allowance. Right, so... Let's get back on topic. The reason I called you. Yes. There's a long pause on the other end of the phone. Almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Remember our talk about Ira's condition? Of course. Of course. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ira can get into these states when she isn't quite there. Usually, she could snap out of those. It took some time, maybe a couple of minutes, maybe even hours. But she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers. So it was like the pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage. Easier to climb from. And when Ira stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Marina paused. The way that she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. There's more? When you stay in that state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. So as a result, our consciousness, our higher functions start to decay. What? In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's irreversible, but from all I've heard, that's how it is. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating. Losing what makes us human. Just what the hell kind of illness is that? When we saw Ira that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that if she didn't snap out of it soon after, her consciousness began to fall apart. But here's the thing. She couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So what do you think she did? She went home. Huh? You know how walking home can feel kinda like autopilot? It's not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ira completely dazed, it's very possible she still found her way home. Although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She was declared missing that same evening. If she came back, why would they file a report? I think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you, it could have taken her a very long time. Hours even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ira's parents filed a missing report when she didn't come home as usual. That was probably late at night. Yeah. The report was filed somewhere after 11. Then, after they already called the police, Ira returned. Yep. So why wouldn't they call off the report? She sighs. Well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1, maybe 2, something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. Consider how Ira kept her condition secret. How she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it was in that extreme a state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well... At first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where, with whom. But then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed to both glazed over and alert at the same time. It had to be unsettling. No, more like really freaking scary. So, they might have panicked. Panicked? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. A panicked kind of rational. Do you remember our talk at the cafe? Yes. Their family has a reputation to uphold. Whatever remains of it, at least. Their daughter is already the problem child. The difficult, the unstable one of the bunch. What do you think people would say to Ira coming home looking like she shut up God knows what substance? Or better yet, returning way past midnight mumbling like a lunatic. You're not saying that. I'm saying that it would be inconvenient. It would exacerbate every problem the family already had. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. Wait for Ira to come down from whatever drug she was on. They would announce that she returned only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, they probably thought she'd be okay by morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. And Ira's mother is a nurse. She'd probably try to handle it by herself. But that's... Wouldn't they say that she was sick or something? Why keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps they thought it would be better to come up with something first. They thought they'd let her recover and then declare she's back. But before they knew it, a couple of days have already passed. Calling off a report like that so quick would also be pretty embarrassing, you know? That's still... This all sounds a little far-fetched, but also, I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ira's parents personally, but even if I'm aware of how dire their reputation is, would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Crap. Crap indeed. But if everything is as you said it is, and Ira still hasn't come down, that means, yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something. I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple of seconds, I stare at the door, holding my breath. Asya? You good there? Yes. Yes, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. So that's useless. I also thought we could ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to kindergarten. The only time that we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play. But that would overlap with our lessons. I can't really skip. That's fine. I can. Really? Sure. Lev will get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, I'll go there. Still, there's no guarantee that asking him will work. So I'd like to go to Ira's place, see how things are with my own eyes. Yes, I think that would be smart. But I think it might work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind. We can meet up after your classes end. You have how many lessons? 5. Okay, great. 12:30 at the gate then. You in? Of course I'm in. Awesome. Then I'll see you there? Yes. See you. Wait. Can I write your number down as well? Yeah, of course. I mark it down on the notepad I've been doodling in. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. I'd never. Ahaha. I'm just joshing. Good night, Asya. Good night. Beep. The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. Home sweet home. I look down at the shapes I've scribbled absent-mindedly during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was, yet when I look at this shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunched back, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer towards where its face is meant to be. The shadows shrouding it are much too heavy. There is just one thing my mind can parse. 2 things. I smile as Ira's frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. I really, really miss you. No, it'll be okay. We'll find her. If not today, tomorrow. The sky hangs low. The teacher's droning on about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As soon as the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, then outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face. My face. So I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Asya! Marina's waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but... Up. Ow. Wahaha. Die, German spy. Huh? Some kid manages to snipe me with a snowball. Ouchie. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw. Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean, who the hell do you think you are aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy. Get her. Huh? A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina, though unlike me, she successfully covers her head. What the hell? Gleb, Danya, I'll tell your moms. Ahahaha. They don't like you anyways. Grr. Asya, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. Alright, there's an ad break. Let me just rest up for a few seconds. There you go. This chapter is actually lasting a while. I think we're still in chapter 2 or so. So I'll probably stop in around 13 minutes. I think that's like a good stopping point. Surely. Gotta do some like Twitch things. Because I got like an email for that. So I'll have to do that. Like filling out an application or something of the sort. But I think we're back from ads. Let's do this. We run across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at lapta. Do children play lapta anymore? God, the hell's that about? Stupid kids. When I get their asses. Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same until a rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice running, you hens. Huh? Garen walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Baidic. Hey, you there. Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clearer. 'Cause you're our boss. Oh, brother. Aye aye. Heard that? What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. Hey boss, what does that mean? We have a contract going is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Asya, let's report him. Contract? It's simple. I let them see some of my hotties card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard. Great show, by the way. What kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? That's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. Disgusting. There's naked ones too. Wait, how old are those kids again? You ought to not do that, Mr. Batum. Whoa. Huh. Where did you even get that? Found it in my brother's room. He had it stashed in the back of a drawer. How classy. Show. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Psh. Bet that stuff's all crusty anyways. Ooh, crusty. Disgusting. Crusty? No. They're in pristine condition. How do you know? Meant only for the initiated, which you're not. Wow, we've got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shibina. It's unbecoming for a woman of Komsomol to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsomol to carry stuff like that? Certainly not. Look who's speaking. And anyways, you made a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Why didn't you just do it yourself? Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Oh, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. Huh? He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. What? Why? Oh. What? Yeah. My eyes dart from Garen to Marina, hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. Yeah, this is kind of like an unlikely team. What's going on here? But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have a use for Baidic's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in the shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of intellect? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more, the whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina. That's actually a myth, I think. Back then, the grading system was like in reverse, so he was actually pretty smart, pretty good. Are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. Let's not address the elephant in the room. Okay. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. Yeah, who asked? We'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so you told Batum about Ira's... what? Her illness? Oh, he knows. Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. How are you so sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like I'm your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garen. Him knowing those things about Ira. Those really compromising, shameful things. It just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Well, he has to, unless... Though then again, I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. And anyways, I always knew that chick was a psycho. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. If that's how you want to spin it. Oh, by the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? Ah, that. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolik when everyone came outside. Called him to the fence. Tried asking about his sister in like a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. But he got all clammed up and ran away. Well, duh. What did you expect? This sounds nutty as shit. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not. It is. Okay, they're bantering like siblings now. It's not. Please stop. Right, what the hell? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back at the kindergarten. Would be more your speed. Grr. Asya. Shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You wanna try that, Shubina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Cause she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. Tisk. Why do I have to do everything around here myself? Marina leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Garen with a determined expression. Hey, cut it out. He starts to back off, also scooping up a handful of snow. Snow fight! What's that? You scared? Scared? No. But I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want a fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Oh, well, there they go. Guys! Look at that, they're being jolly. Take that. Gah. Nice try. Oi, get back here. Marina and Garen get into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I try to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. Buh. This is already a mess. Despite that little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't too far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes off the remaining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope, never been there. Aw. I told you we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple of times though. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garen, who's finishing his cigarette a couple of meters away. Ah, so he was a smoker as well. Not too different from Ira. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. Hehe, I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten, so I stopped by the hospital and asked them about Nurse Rachepskaya. Oh, so she works night shifts? Better. She hasn't come into work since Ira disappeared. Oh. Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? But it's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Bleh. Why do you keep calling it that, Batum? I don't think it's that dumb. You serious? She came up with a batshit conclusion, then twisted everything else to match. The hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya. Sorry, Marina. But it does sound a bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, batshit. Even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? If there's even a 1% chance that she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. Psst. Shubina, you can say about freaking anything. You can say that about freaking anything. You can. But incredible things happen all the time. Give me a second. Okay, a little bit more. We're almost done. So, I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas, please. Aliens crash landing in Tunguska is a bold idea. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of those are rather bold. Though I believe it was a remote energy transfer. In Tunguska. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. I read some eyewitness reports and nothing there suggested electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fires of that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. And it doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? They're having a moment. Let them connect. Right. That's not what we should be concerned with right now. It's been proven to be a meteor. The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere and that was that. They even ran, like, simulations of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Geez, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one? Well, that's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? Occam's razor, my friend, Occam's razor. And all the evidence points to a meteor anyways. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies, such as... like, this had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is the most popular, but Comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burned up to the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it could still be an asteroid. The name's literally the Tunguska meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? I said that it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. Then there would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scoured the whole area and nada. And that's Spanish. The chunks. The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the villages nearby felt this intense heat wave. It could totally melt the thing. Melting? Ha! I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. Wow. I'd never have guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my schoolmates. Especially Garen. Even though everyone's opinion is so different that the exchange borders on being a full-blown argument, I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious even to me. I just forgot how things like this are meant to feel. When was the last time I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I was never supposed to. Now I'm not so sure myself. If I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this would have been made possible is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason why I can enjoy things like this despite my inadequacy. Of course, naturally it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations can go can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. It's the same as all the other residential buildings in Vorkuta 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah. My classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types in the code, the lock clicks. We're in. It's slightly dark and warm. Now, past familiar-looking mailboxes, up a familiar-looking staircase, one familiar-looking floor after another. We make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, it's on the same floor and in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Oh, Marina takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guys' job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. Ding dong. A couple seconds pass in silence. Maureen is about to reach for the button a second time, but that's when we hear footsteps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin, the person's gaze from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap, and the door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is the same shade as Ira's. Yes? Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yes. Yes, we've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes, the coolest. And very kind. Agree. We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? Ahem. In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... She read things like that? I was surprised too. But she seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that, haha. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay, I will go look. Oh, that's alright, we can... Ow. Oh. The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. Then the steps retreat into the apartment. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me it looked like we just got the door shut in our face. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple of minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly? If my theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Baidik. Are you serious? What's that? Hello. Hey Ross, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. I don't know why my alert didn't play. What the hell? But oh my god, thank you so much. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Puente. I am a Yakuza VTuber who likes to play action and horror games. Today we're on the horror side. I'm playing this psychological horror game called Z.A.T.O. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Everyone, please go check out Ross. They're playing Pokemon Yellow Pikachu Edition. How'd it go? What's the update looking like? Do you have any new Pokemon? Are you going to the league yet, or are you still working your way towards it? But yes, did I introduce myself? I just said I play action horror games, but yeah, I'm Puente, the pirate Yakuza. Har har har. Yar har har, fiddle dee dee. Something something booty. We lost another one. Oh damn, who did you lose? You got Haunter and Magnemite? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. I think Haunter was usually my go-to whenever I went to... Oh fuck, I don't remember the name of the sound. Sorry, I don't remember the name of the city, but I remember the song. You know, the creepy song from Pokemon Red? Oh, damn it, what's it called? Lavender Town, that's the one. I would always make a stop at Lavender Town. I mean, you're forced to, of course, but I would always make sure to bring a Haunter with me by the end of it. Lost Daldua? Oh, man. Rest in peace. Rest in pepperoni. He lost my baby boy. Oh no. I hope he gets another Pokemon Blue, so you can fill that void that left. Yeah, Lavender Town just finished the tower. Oh, nice, nice. Great job. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, or like you just want some rest, please by all means. But if you want to stay around, then you're more than welcome to as well. Right now, we're investigating about a missing girl that... Oh, thank you for the slap. We're investigating about a missing girl, so we went to her house just to see if we can find her, and there's gonna be some violence, apparently. Lurk mode activate. Thank you for the lurk. What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady? Of course not. It's just... Hush. She's here. Okay, so this guy's gonna have to tackle an old lady. Goodness gracious. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Oh. Huh? A hand emerges from the slit, holding a small, soft-cover volume. Your book. Marina's gaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face. She reaches out and carefully accepts it. Thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. The door shuts. Wait, so the book? She did have the book? Marina flips through the book's pages absent-mindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No. I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Damn it. Where is it? What the hell? I look down at the stability of closed systems in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback, and a worn-out one at that. The year of issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the components in order of cognition, the list will go as follows, starting from highest moral belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sexual, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, soul. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root for all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is the result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room. Huh? But it's... She goes silent, her movements slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes the book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it, it's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her It's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the one she held this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her. Marina doesn't respond. I look at Garen but find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost. It would be very cruel. No. It would be a very Garen thing to do. In this serious face, seeing him with a face like that is oddly disconcerting. So it worked? Huh? Marina quickly slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipper grin. Haha, guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. Huh? You caught me, Asya, hehehe. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. Ah. Well, that's okay. It happens to me too sometimes, right? Took you this long to realize that you've got mush for brains? I guess the people around you were too nice to point it out. Oh. Well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Baidik. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah. A whole lot of nothing is what it was. We didn't learn shit. Wrong. Did you see how our mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a sliver of the flat. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ugh, ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose. I can see what you mean. That's what I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. Who said you're off duty? Man. What else is there to do? Contact Ira directly, duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah. I didn't expect a direct approach to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yep. Follow me. I can hear Garen sigh behind me. Oh, fuck, I'm sighing. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? She walks to the small playground wedged between the buildings, leans down and starts clearing the snow out with her hands. Marina? Oh, this woman. Oi! You're gonna stand here and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's windows. Huh? You... Garen shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered, is what I'd like to say, but then I look up to the 5th floor where Ira's room is supposed to be, goddamn. But isn't it a little too high? Asya, that's what we call a defeatist attitude. If it were the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. What? It really is high though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. And I'm kind of betting on you to make the shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garen cautiously looks over the building. So which window was that again? Should be the one over there. See, with the teddy bear? I frantically scanned the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy. Oh, found it. Right there, right where the window to my room would be. There it is, Ira's window. That's the window that she was looking out of every day. And the window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so that when she looked out of the window, she'd also see her teddy bear, sorry. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call it a toy the first thing that happened to pop into her head. That does sound like her, but something tells me she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turned out to be a little unconventional. But it must have felt so right, she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I can totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you've never visited. I mean, I've called her outside a couple of times. I see. Then... Garen walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look all that confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few into his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? Bah. 3 small rocks land into my mitten. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about that. I look up to see Garen tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with an with the intensity of a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well? What you waiting for? Piss off, I need to aim. Haha, right. You're not solving a freaking math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With pleasure. Marina gives both of us a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple of steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales and... Up. It lands in the snow. Eek. That's not even close. Shut up. It didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen. It's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to national level without a couple of fumbles? No. It's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go far. With a throw like that. Maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a poor taste joke. Big talk from the guy who's yet to make one shot. Why are you still standing there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Garen shoots his pebble across the yard. It draws a rather scenic arc. And bounces off the wall just below the second floor. Buh. Not even close. Wow. That's it? Better than your son excuse for a throw. Ah, it's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan, or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're in a surname basis now. He's serious. You bet your ass I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Oh, it became a game now. They're like weirdly, like, friends with each other. It's like so weird. I guess because they've been friends in the past. Ha. Sure, you're on. Asya, your turn. But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all three of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? If the winner is the one who ends the game, we can't have two losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get in the zone. Let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. Yes, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric humans flows in me. The ones that hunted mammoths, ones that chased their prey for days on end. Ah, I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. Ouch. 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 Are you feeling it? I am feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I mean, Noe. How's it going? Hey, Noe. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor, but I'm not gonna come last. Not this time. This time I'll... Oh my god. Bloink. The pebble bounced off the asphalt, not even 2 meters away from me. Bruh. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out? Please? Marina takes in my pitiful look and sighs. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kinda cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. Let me just save real quick. And onwards. With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are not made for this. Yeah, some people are just not built for it, you know? It's okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One after another, Garen fires off the rest of his ammo. Plink, plink, plink. Oh, plink, plink, clink. Each hits a little higher than the one before, and the last one strikes the 3rd floor window pane. Shit. We all freeze up. Crap. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, we'll draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but... Seconds pass, nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Oh, phew. Z.A.T.O, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Well, you know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Some critical thinking goes a long way. So do we listen to you, or... Shibina, pass the rocks. Marina, start running. Wow, scary, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushes Garen away with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much considering her first shot, but even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. If she aimed it just a little better, Marina's pebble shoots up fast and high. Bam! Whoa! It slams dangerously close to the 4th story window, just above Garen's strongest throw. Damn! For a moment, Marina looked surprised at how high she actually managed to hit. Then an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Z.A.T.O, I wonder why I called you here at all. But thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey. Sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, damn, even she's getting in on it. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this by ourselves after all. See you around. The hell do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. Smack. A rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines onto the snow. Here. Scoreboard. Ooh. Nice, nice. Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi. No playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. And I believe in you. Oh, isn't that nice? Bleh. Bam, 3rd floor, bam, 3rd and a half, bam, 2nd and a half, bam, ground, 3rd and a half, bam, 1st floor, bam, 2nd floor, bam, 3rd and a half, bam, 2nd, bam, 2nd and a half, 3rd, 2nd, oh my god. They're just having fun. The two keep pelting the poor building while I keep drawing notches on the scoreboard. How thick are those walls that they just don't notice? Sometimes I run out to collect the rocks after they fall into the bottom. If you think about it, isn't this game sort of like a reverse meteor shower? Rocks flying up into the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. If we capture them with a long exposure camera, they'd leave similar traces in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas, most are uneven and uninterrupted. Halfway through, broken. Gah! Ouch! I get distracted and a pebble hits my head. Asia! I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Ow. Yes, don't worry. Please keep going. Jeez, Shibina, watch where you stand. Sorry. Oh, she has... she has like a little band-aid on her head now. Whoosh, whoosh. Looking at it now. Wait, maybe I should move for this one part. Whoa. Yeah, Marina's aim isn't the best. Really, it's kind of a coin toss between her sending the rock really high up or straight into the snow. Still, she puts a lot of force into those throws. Garen can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. Third and a half, fourth, third and a half, third and a half, fourth, ground, fourth and a half, fourth, third and a half, fourth, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half. Almost there, you guys. It'd be quite ironic if it's somehow the 6th floor. After all that. Back to the other side I go. Perfect. Ah. Guys, you're almost there. Yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock Ira's window right out. Please don't. Who are you calling kid? Make way. Bam. Damn it. Whoa. You almost got it. Seriously. Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. And your cash. I take cream soda, by the way. Cream soda? Really? That's pretty cute. How is it? Whatever. Actually, it's not very fair to you, is it, Asya? Huh? What do you mean? Badik, we can't leave the squire out. Squire? The loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner and one for Asya. If you're so eager to spend some money, be my guest. Oh, well, I like Duquesne. Heard that? Heard that? Sure did. And for your information, I'll be having Tarhun. Of course you will. I'm so lucky. No matter who wins, I'm getting a free soda. Yippee! Now that's finesse. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright, my shot. Get going, Badik. The store is right around the corner. Just throw already. Marina gets into position. Hehe. I haven't missed one in a while. I got a good feeling about this. She swings her arms back. Wait. What did she just say? Haven't missed one in a while. Isn't that like a red flag? Marina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like in gambling, it's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise... Marina, careful! Crash. Oops. The rock flew fast and high. It went straight into and right through the 4th floor window. Oh no. Bullseye. What the fuck? Everyone, run! Wah! Marina grabs my hand, and before I can fully process the situation, all of us bolt to hide behind the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the buildings. You shitty brats! Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan! Don't think I didn't see you. Shit. You idiot. I can't laugh. Oh, I can't fake laugh, it's hard. Garen leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognized me. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. Frickin' marksman of the century. She punches his shoulder, but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for. Details, details. I crouched down and let out a sigh. Wow, what a doozy. No free soda, god damn it. At least that man didn't seem to know who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. I hope that Lep won't be too mad. Her parents too. Her parents. I don't think she ever mentioned them to me. Do they work in a different city? Then why does their daughter live in Burkuta 5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. I look up at Marina, who's still exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not so sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? Their smiles falter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Plan C? Mm-hmm. This whole throwing rocks at a window strategy isn't exactly foolproof. Even if we reach her floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, yeah? True. So we need to hit that high at least a couple of times. That would be difficult. And even if Ira is there to hear us, who's to say she would respond? If she's really kept in there by force, you'd think she'd be screaming out into the streets the first chance she got. So why the hell did we do all that in the first place? There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just 1 to a million, it's worth a go in my book. Your whole dumb theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, it's not so bad. If we believe Iris at somebody's house here, then it would be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly. See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here house 2 or more, so it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my god, Shabina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Aw, man. Right. For a minute, I forgot who Garen was. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but... Hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyways, why do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No. We need to get up here. Marina points up towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah. Do you still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? You want to flash a Morse code into her apartment? Oh. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people, there's no harm in trying. Any of you got a flashlight? I don't. Like on hand? No. Seriously? Don't all boys carry stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Oh, right, my bad. You're the type that carries porny card decks. Damn straight. Oh my god, don't admit to the porn addiction. Don't do that. What's with the proud face? But whatever, I wasn't planning on that anyways. Really, I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah. Not the most ethical option, but we're kind of short on those. Sure. Oh, just like that? No snark? No complaints? Not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Okay. Apparently, some years ago, Garen checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garages, only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building opposite of Iris was one of them. The little door creaks open on the 7th push. We hear the howling of wind as Garen peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Oh man. Can you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa, what a view. Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken some pebbles with us? Should be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some. Stop right there, Shabina. Don't give Pavlichenko over here any more ammo. Ouch. 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 Thank you for the slappies, Night. How's it going? Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. These look so cool. Hehe, right? You can look through them when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sights at Ira's room. Do you see anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Ha, told ya. Here you go, Asya. Ah, thanks. I take the binoculars and make my way up the ladder. When I peer out, a gust of wind ruffles my hair. Ruffles my jammies, too. Ah, I see now. The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold, Dubai-like fog is so low and so endless it feels like you could touch it if you stretch your arm out far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and so bright it hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, Z.A.T.O? Yeah? Is this the tallest roof you can climb? Kinda. It's as high as residential buildings go. The tallest one we have here is the research complex, because it has that tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you go up there. I see. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure if I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not so blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow, it really feels like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy. There. Aha, there it is. Light brown with a little blue bow. Oh, it's so cute. Let me just hit the snooze on the ad. No thank you. Aw, hi there, Teddy. Although, I don't see much beyond that. The room is pitch dark. I want to say I see something. A mess of tangled hair, bright eyes, sad or angry, maybe scared. Or maybe happy because someone out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina, too, but Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can, so I have to try. I try really hard. Well? Enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. I lowered the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into that darkness feels wrong anyhow. I climbed down the ladder, still trying to understand the human shape that sat still by the curtain. The person in that window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed. The shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. Oh right, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. Z.A.T.O, Asya? Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. I just got an idea in my head. So I thought, hey, maybe I'd check. And then maybe I could help somehow. It's true being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been very worried all week, Z.A.T.O. No, yeah, I bet. You know she was out yesterday? Hanging with friends, howling like a hyena? Yes, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay. Calm down, I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a damn either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? How the hell did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so... That's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparations here is Shabina for getting hit with your dumb rock. And so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. Are the beautiful ladies in the room with us right now? I was planning to go to the cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Damn it. Oh right. They're showing it this week. I wanted to see that one. Ah, I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I guess, but with you? Disgusting. Oh, I see. Asya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, alright? I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. You're gonna be stuck with a bunch of people, don't worry. I'll catch the crazy. You better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Boy. Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick to his word, right, Asia? What freaking word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to the soda. Yeah, I bet you were, you freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. But I still like soda. Marina demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya, let's leave him to his card stash, his porn stash. Gotta have a win con that makes sense. Hey Jack, how's it going? Yeah, she was just making up stuff to win. You know, kind of like how people make rules in Monopoly or something. Oh, actually, you're gonna go to jail because you didn't do the thing that I wanted you to do. GG. Give me your money. But yeah, okay, dude, thank you so much for the 6 months. How you doing? How you doing? A guy who's too cheap to buy you a measly dude-cast ain't worth your time. Wait, I'm getting a phone call. I was getting a phone call. They called me for less than a ring and then they just decided to go. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about money and you know it. Ciao, Badik. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Beatum. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Goodbye. Garen catches up to us. So are we all going to the movie in the end? Doing fine, just finished making dinner and I guess Ross rated you out while I was AFK. Works for me. Nice. What are you having for dinner? I'm gonna have to see what I do for dinner myself. I had a meatball sub which was pretty okay. The bread was a little stale, but the meat itself was pretty good. I'm just thinking what... I think there was like some fried rice with some sushi. That someone in my family brought us leftovers. I could have that, but... Oh, you know what? There's also pizza. That one's easy. Marina and Garen keep bickering. Sometimes they laugh, and so do I. It's not that I have any illusions regarding this. Tomorrow things will be the same they've always been. Garen will still be the same Garen, and Marina... After the Ira situation fades from our collective mind, she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will end soon. So I should appreciate it for what it is. Some noodles and chicken in a teriyaki sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. Wait, let me save. That sounds real good. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions of today in a more favorable light. So we'll correct the small unpleasant parts. And what remains? What will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Marina passes around a package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Garen is holding onto her communal bottle of cream soda, the result of a begrudging compromise. Oh, they're gonna share it? Interesting. I still would have preferred Duckass. By the way, do you know what this one's about? Oh yeah. Asya, do you? It's about some superstar lady? Judging by the poster? You got half of that right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about... A cross-dresser. Oh, wow. Hehe, cool, right? Damn it, why are you spoiling it? That's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh, I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? There's some Like It Hot too. For you had my attention, now you have my curiosity. First you had my attention, now you have my investment. They ran it last year. Ah, you're right. Man, I want her to be a bit more shocked or something. Please. Guys in dresses are old news. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. Oh, he's absolutely a high schooler. He's just carrying around porn and talking about naked chicks because I guess that's what he likes. I'm sure that's gonna develop properly once he's an adult, clearly. A movie, huh? I'm serious. Like a real Hollywood film. I mean, I guess that's a thing in horror movies. Like, surprise, surprise. You're watching a horror movie, but now there's a naked woman on your screen. Usually the slasher films, for some reason. They showed them doing it too. Cool. This is such a one-sided conversation. She does not care about it. That's very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. Yeah, I wonder why. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The Stuntman? Are these actual films? I'm actually curious. Stuntman. The Stuntman. It better not bombard me with a naked woman the moment I Google this. Okay, yeah, it is a real movie. A action thriller movie from the 80s. And it didn't bombard me with a naked woman. Yippee! No, maybe not about that. No, maybe not that. Ah, it's starting. Ho, movie time. The light dims and the regular pre-movie roll of Z.A.T.O starts to play. No idea what Z.A.T.O is. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side. Makes me smile. And then the film begins. I don't know how it is in different cultures, but at least in Mexico, whenever they're playing a movie in the theater, what they do is that people just kind of do open chatter, at least for the first few minutes, and then they just kind of quiet up. I remember whenever you're watching the previews, usually I'm really late whenever I go to the movies, so we barely manage to catch the movie on time, right? But whenever we do catch the previews, that's kind of like a lot of people just browsing their phones, because normally they don't care too much about it. I like watching previews though. Like if it were up to me, I think if I was watching like a movie at home, I would like to watch trailers of movies first and then watch the movie itself. Just to like simulate the movie theater experience. The film. What can I say? I've seen a couple foreign films before, but American ones, they're in a whole different league. So bright and shiny, like a glossy magazine. America, fuck yeah. As if the fabric of the world is made from a material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good kind of propaganda film. Really good kind of propaganda film. No, that's not it. It's not even close to something like that. That's what watching movies on VHS was like. There was always ads first. Really? Was that actually a thing? I'm a little too young. Or well, I think I was like I barely missed out on VHSs, right? But we do have them. For some reason, we have like The Lion King, we have Toy Story, we have all these VHSs that in theory work. I've always wanted to buy like a VHS machine to actually test it out. Because we have so much movies on VHS and we have never thrown it out. And there's something about the packaging in VHS that I've always found super cool. like when you open a DVD movie or a Blu-ray, it's kind of like, oh cool, it's plastic. But I don't know what it is about the inside material of a VHS tape. No, not the VHS tape, like the casing, that I find so interesting. It's showing my age a bit. Nah, it's okay. Man, wait. Small tangent, like an incredibly small tangent. I'm gonna Google. How much is like a used VHS? How much would that cost? I'm guessing it would be like buying like a PS2, right? Or like a used PS2 is probably like $100, give or take. I want to say like that's a good budget. Okay. VHS player. Okay, that's fucking expensive. Wait. Let me translate that to dollars. Okay, so actually it's a little bit higher than I thought it would be. I googled it real quick and it showed like a VHS player at like $150. I don't know if I want to spend that much. I think it's the kind of purchase I would make once I'm like 48 years old and I have the money for it, you know? Because I mean, vacations, they do make me happy, but I get like a nice, what's the word? I just enjoy buying retro technology, if I'm being honest. I've always wanted to buy more stuff like that. Like I want to get one of the grandpa computers. The ones that, because back in my day, when you turned off a computer, as it turned off, it slowly went from fully colored to black and white. Back in my day, with the Windows 7. And that was nice. I want to buy a computer like that. And then just be able to run nothing. no nothing, but it'll be beautiful. I've got to take a nap for a little bit, but I'll lurk around to listen to your lovely voice. Aw, thank you, Cortex. You have a nice nap, okay? Oh, you're fading into a deep sleep. Your eyes are getting drowsy. You're falling asleep. Could run Doom. It could run Doom, that's for sure. It could run that little pinball game. You remember that space pinball game? I fucking love that one. So good, so good. I'm at the stove right now. Not a good idea. Okay. Yeah, completely fair. Don't fall asleep just yet. Disregard everything I just said. No, that's not it. It's not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If a world this lively and colorful is truly completely artificial, then I'm certain the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. What, the don't fall asleep part? No. That part, you no. Got it, falling asleep right now. No, Cortex, wake up. It's a dream within a dream. Yeah, just hold on. Just a little bit longer. Oh, what the? I completely forgot how to do this thing. There you go. Save as successful. It's a gas stove too, so that would be an instant fire. Oh boy. I want to switch to electrical one day. We have a gas one too. It's kind of broken. I have this system. Another slight tangent, but I have this system where, like, you know how when you turn on a gas stove, it does like the little clickies? Mine has a really hard time turning on sometimes. I don't know if it's because the stove itself is faulty or it doesn't exude enough gas fast enough or something like that. But I did like a little experiment, right? Where I counted how many clicks it would be, or how many clicks of the gas stove would be safe to do before having to like disengage, right? And my max number is like 16. If the stove doesn't turn on by 16 clicks, I just stop. I just stop completely. I disengage. I don't want to blow up. I like gas. I like how fast it is. Use a lighter. It will be the striker. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's what my mother does as well. You could always do that. I kind of like matches myself too. They're both kind of satisfying though. The little roll wheel on a lighter and then the flicking of the matches, those are also really cool. It might be scary at first, but it's not going to burn you. Yeah, that's actually my main concern. You read my mind perfectly. It does sound scary. But I mean, I have fast hands. It's not like I'm gonna just stay... I'm not gonna like have my hand just stick out on the stove for too long. And like worst case scenario, I can always be like extra safe about it. Like let's say I grab a piece of paper, light one end, and then just stick it out. Share the fire, share the love. It's not even that. Even if your hand is next to it for a while, you'll be fine. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. The more you know. If a world this lively and colorful is truly completely artificial, then I'm certain the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. A kind of rule, an axiom. It goes like this. A fake is only good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. This must be an exquisite fake. Marina laughs, and so does Garen, and so do I, and so does every other person in the theater. My face hurts from the grin that refuses to go away. I keep laughing along, even when I can't see the screen. What do you mean you can't see the screen? All of the colors start to blur. Even the sounds. What are they saying? I don't understand. I hear everyone laughing, so I laugh along. My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there some sort of montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. Ah. No matter how much I wipe my face, it's still wet. Even as I stare down at my knees, away from all the flashing lights. The fog in front of me won't clear. Hey. Hey, Asya? Are you okay? Marina. I hear her whispering to me. I feel her gently caressing my shoulder. For some reason, I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. Gas? Doesn't flash burn hot? So it takes a while for the gas to actually feed the fire. Oh, interesting. So that's how it works. I see, I see. Interesting. She keeps asking me quiet questions and receives no answer. She mutters something to Garen. He mumbles something back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or to me. Before long, the movie's over. Is it? What happened to the nice movie? I thought we were going to watch a nice movie. Before long, I find myself in the foyer, in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair. I don't know how long we've been sitting here. By the time I hear Garen's voice, my throat feels totally dried out. What's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Shubina, hey, you alright there? Something hurt? Be quiet for a minute. My voice. I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a lake, but the splash makes no sound, just ripples, ripples, ripples. It's okay. It's okay. I shake my head, now more violently. Marina leans away and lets me sit up properly. Garen stands next to us, looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie is still going. I sniffle in an attempt to catch my breath. Tissue? No, thank you. Oh, if you want something to drink. No. Oh, sorry. Okay, had my noodles, now it's nap time. Okay. Have a nice nap, Cortex. That's funny, Jack and Chad, they were also having noodles with teriyaki sauce. Yummy. Man, now I'm kind of craving noodles. We have the bulldog ones. I've been delaying it, but I might just bite the bullet just because I'm scared. Because it says spicy, but the whole thing about it is that it comes in a packet, and all I have to do is just not put the spice in the packet. It's that easy. But a part of me, the paranoid anti-spice part of me is like, what if it's still spicy? But there's like a fat chance of that. I put I made peanut butter noodles. Ooh, interesting. Or only put in a small amount. Interesting, interesting. What Nini, my girlfriend, does is she makes noodles and she adds like stuff like eggs and I think chicken. And one time she got told to add like a slice of American cheese and mix it all up. And that it was apparently like super delicious. And ever since, I think that's her go-to every time she has American cheese. I still haven't tried it. But I know it's going to be like good. Oh, you don't like any spice? I have like a very low spice tolerance. I was having noodles last week that were quote unquote mild, and I only added half the packet and I was still having like a hard time with it. I guess I just never liked the feeling. And now, as someone who basically never has spice, my lips burn whenever I have it, and then my tummy burns whenever I have it. So it's like extremely sensitive, and I'd rather not have it. You could always taste the flavoring just in case it has spice in it. That's true. I could always try that. My surroundings come fully into view. The community center, the muddy sky outside, the thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now. What do you think she's doing now? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Asya. Do you think she's crying? No, probably not. It's been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I think that everyone I knew had just forgotten me. Oh yeah, feeling spice in your stomach must not be nice. Oh yeah, it's... I don't know. Just in general, feeling your stomach is never like a nice feeling. Whether it is like feeling spice or like feeling like you have like your stomach's just your stomach is upset. Dairy products help. Yogurt, sour cream, cheeses, etc. Peanut butter can help too. Interesting. Yeah, I do know milk can help for sure. I think the next time I have like something spicy, my idea was to have strawberry yogurt, because I really like it. We have this drinkable strawberry yogurt at home usually, and it's pretty good. I add American cheese to the spicy ramen I buy. Ooh, real good. Damn, I really am missing out then. I gotta try it. After so long, I think that everyone I knew had just forgotten me. They'll find her. The investigation's still ongoing, so, you know. No, that's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today. I sniff again, and before I can refuse, Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. I crumple it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie, laughing, making jokes. All the while Ira is... So what? You wanted to just sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Batum, No, I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know. But this... It makes me feel all rotten. No, Asya. Marina tries to hug me again, but I push her away. No touchy. Sorry. Fatty things generally help. Alcohol can also help, assuming you're of legal age to consume wherever you are. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm 25. That boat has been crossed a long time ago. I don't normally tend to have alcohol though. Yeah, I don't normally tend to have alcohol. I don't think... When was the last time I had like alcohol? I'm trying to think. Must have been like 2 or 3 years ago. Like maybe because my family was like, oh hey, you should try this alcoholic drink, and I have like 1 sip and I was like, ugh. I don't know, there's something about the flavor that doesn't sit right with me. I do want to try soju, and not just because Thing Japan, not just because Thing, ew, Thing Japan, oh hell yeah. No, not because of that, but because apparently it's like very much on the sweet side, and I can get down with that. Soju is tasty, right? And I've seen some of the flavors, right? I've seen like grape soju. That sounds really good. Like, let me see, like quick Soju. Soju. Strawberry soju also like looks really good. Sake can be sweet too, depending on the brand. Oh yeah, sake. That's another one I actually really liked. When we went to this all-inclusive resort, we had sake, and I was having like 3-5 cups. Like probably like the only time I ever got like a sizable amount of alcohol in me. A part of me was like curious if maybe I could get drunk off of it, but I didn't. I don't think I even got tipsy or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of alcohol. So much so that if you go to a restaurant, usually there's like 5 pages dedicated to nothing but alcoholic drinks. I guess I'm just kind of closing myself off of that. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself over it, sure, go ahead. But you acting like she's dead won't help her feel less sad or whatever. Ow! What? Marina pinches Garen's hand and mouths, "Shut up." But the thing is, I know he isn't wrong. That's just how his world operates. The reality that Garen knows and the Ira that Garen knows. I believe the same thing if I were in his shoes. Sadly, that's not the world I live in. There are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. I am a swine that wandered out its pig's teeth to the grassland. It's not a world I was ever meant to see. I can enjoy the view and thank almighty heavens for the chance to do so. But I can't call it home. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. Soju is lighter than shochu. Oh, similar names but different process. Interesting. Okay, so soju is like nice, but it won't hit you too heavy. Shochu might though. Interesting. It actually wasn't too expensive when I looked it up on Amazon. Not even like with the importing prices, which is nice. When the pig frolics through the field and the horse lays in a ravine with broken legs, it looks repugnant. I understand what you're saying, Beatum. But it's impossible for me to think like that. Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you. Or anyone, really. So I don't expect you to feel bad. I understand, but I don't know how I'm supposed to live anymore. Oh, it's getting serious. You didn't even know her that well. Ha. That's right. He's absolutely right. Oh, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garen. You've driven me into a corner, and now I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh, you've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? Alright, whatever. He puts the soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. Oh, at least he bought a soda, I guess. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that? I'll pass. Oh no, I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and I stare at the door in silence. After a couple of seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Ah, damn it. She smacks it on the bench the same way a middle-aged man would slam an emptied glass of vodka on the table. And here I thought that I was onto something. Huh? Forgive me, Asya. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. I shouldn't have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. I felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could just change something or do something that really helped, you know? I knew I had no chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? It's dumb as hell. Sorry for pulling you along like that. No, please don't be. Even if it turned out like this, I still had fun today. Oh, so fun's allowed now? I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loosens her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Asya. I can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily. But I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. Thought so. Well then, I guess we won't know what the film was about. The day that seemed to have gone on forever finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad, I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion, a peek at something distant and unattainable. An American film. A dream you will inevitably wake up from. But did it really have to end that way? If only I didn't get unreasonable. Maybe then. No. The next scene stays the same, no matter when you cut the one that comes before. We could sit through the whole movie. We could even go to Z.A.T.O right after. We could walk all around all evening and talk and have fun. But tomorrow, I'll be the same old me. Tomorrow, Garen will be the same old Garen. Tomorrow, he'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow, I'll hear the same old jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow, I'll look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. She won't. Ira. She could probably throw a pebble up to the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not completely without effort, but she threw a chair. That's not as easy to do as it looks, you know? She'd totally win. And then she'd get a free drink from Marina. Oh, what would her favorite flavor be? Maybe, Bakal? I can see that. I like Bakal too. And then we'd all go to the movies. Ira has probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. She'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet she'd be laughing all the way through. Hehe. I'd like to see that. Okay, I think she's gonna go on one of her certified Asya rants. And that's okay, but we are short on time, so maybe it'll have to stop right there. We'll see. I think I got some snow in my boots. Crud. It's my fault for coming up with the idea so late. Well, in all honesty, I thought of it when looking down from the roof opposite to Iris. I just got swept up in the conversation and forgot to share. Also, dragging Marina back there after she got noticed would be rather risky. It's nothing I can't handle by myself, though. I don't exactly believe Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed in it. Frankly, the kind of speculation was plain disrespectful. But even then, there was something I still wanted to do. Snow piles on fast, so the lines need to be deep. To be as deep as I can make them, I dig all the way to the ground. As far as legibility goes, nothing beats black text on a pure white canvas. By the time morning comes, it won't look nearly as striking, but it should still be readable. I climbed a little play ladder to check if everything's okay. Yeah, should be good enough. Good enough for who? Ira's mother? Haha, yeah, I'm just being tasteless. It's an offensive thing to write, acknowledging that won't make it any better. And I'm not so principled as to erase it. I'm selfish, and I need today to end a certain way. This end makes me content. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. What did you write? A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Switch toy if you're there. Oh. Wait, that could work, you know? If it does, then she's totally there. Okay. But I think that's a good stopping point, isn't it? That's like a nice little conclusion to the little arc. And next time we play this, we'll see if the toy has been switched around. But for now, I'm gonna go get some rest. We're gonna be raiding Nue. And I will be seeing you guys, I'd like to say Wednesday, but I don't know exactly. I will definitely have an answer by Tuesday though. So I'll be seeing you guys some other time, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed some reading. The cat's climbing on my desk now, so it's definitely time to stop. I'll be seeing you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.